One of the issues that really bothers me is the Center for Women Development. But like you all know, that center was built several years ago by one of our founding mothers, Her Excellency, late Mrs. Miriam Babangida. And that place is in a bad state of repairs. So I was actually seeking for extra funds from the budget committee to renovate that place. We've been able to scratch around to get some small money with the DG, and small renovations are going on. But we need to get that place to be habitable. Right now, some of the rooms are uninhabitable. And we actually need to start having those accommodations well prepared and kept for women who are stranded, young girls who come into town and don't have where to sleep. They fall victims of rapists, they fall victims to all sorts of societal menace. The Ministry of Women Affairs gets one of the lowest budgets in the yearly as we come for budget presentation. In the past couple of years, it's always been in the neighborhood of 3 to 5 billion, and that's all. That's all inclusive, more or less. And if we all agree that women constitute almost 50%, if not more, of the Nigerian population, then is it really fair to have that kind of paltry sum as the annual budget for women? And we really addressing the issues of women. If we are not ready to address the issues of women, then why do we have the Ministry of Women Affairs? You understand? But why build an edifice and pay salaries and then the budget just 5 billion to take care of the women? And of course, like I said, we have various NDAs having gender programs and having gender desks, but there's no coordination. Because if you have a gender desk or you have a gender program, courtesy demands that the program, there should be some reporting to the Ministry of Women Affairs so that we can have statistics of what is being done for women. We don't have any statistics of what is being done. There's no database in anywhere what is being done to women. And then post-COVID, it becomes more critical for this issue to be addressed properly, so that we can be sure that women are being taken care of. I mean, you have, like I said when I was making the presentation, the CBN loans that have been anchor borrowers, the NISA loan and all of that. What is the statistics of women that have benefited from those loans? Nobody's ready to give us those statistics. Even if you ask, you don't get them. Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs is supposed to be dealing with the rural women and all that. What is the statistics of the women that they have reached out to? We need to know so that we know what we are actually doing for women. The women are really going through a difficult time. You know, in war times, especially up north when you're having all these IDP camps and all of that. Who is the burden bearer? It's really the women. They have to scout around to look for food for the children and all of that. And if we need to be sure that, okay, now, for instance, in the north, they're building housing estates, yeah, to rehabilitate people in IDP camps. How many of those houses are being given to women? We need to know.